How's it going, everyone? It's Sam doing a quick update on Workhorse today because it dropped off massively throughout the day. If we take a look here, there was some news early in the morning that there was some financing that was secured for about $200 million in senior convertible notes. So we saw the stock price go up dramatically. I actually made a video this morning on it, and I had some technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to get it out very quickly. But the stock price went up to over $30 a share for a while and just dropped throughout the rest of the day. I mean, we're talking about a pretty large drop of about 12%, and then kind of rebounding in post-market hours. But we're going to see a lot of volatility over the next few days because there is some people thinking that we are going to see the contract tomorrow. So the USPS has had 90 days since the plans were put in place back in July. So they had said at that point that 90 days in the future they would have their decision. So we're going to talk about that just for a minute here and then talk about an analyst that upgraded this to a buy rating. But before we do, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I really appreciate it. Again, this is just a short video. It's one of those videos that I just wanted to give you the most updated information on. And also, if you want some free stocks from WeBull, there's just about 2 days left, maybe 3 days, until the end of their promotion where you can get 2 free stocks if you deposit $100 or more. So definitely check that out in the description if you haven't done that already. So Workhorse was down pretty drastically today, but in good news, we had that financing that was converted. We saw that they were able to secure about $200 million in financing. Also, what we saw was that they were upgraded to a buy. So if we go down, they were upgraded by Zacks to a buy rating. Now, this is kind of interesting because a lot of these bigger firms don't really like EV stocks that much. I mean, when we look at Tesla, they consistently get graded down and the price targets are well below whatever their stock price is now. So it's interesting to see something like this. They say in here too that they use the earnings per share estimates from sell-side analysts covering the stocks for the current and following years. So what they're doing here, why they think that the stock is going to go up, is because they have a good earnings per share going forward. That's what they kind of base this off of. That is what they use in their system. So it's kind of interesting, right? Because they've had pretty bad earnings per share right now, negative, honestly. And they are saying that they have a good feeling going forward. At the bottom, they kind of talk about how it's changed over time. So it says that they're expected to earn negative $1.57 for the fiscal year. And this represents a year-over-year change of about negative 2,143%. But over the last 3 months, the Zacks consensus estimate for the company has increased 120%. So they are thinking that the stock price is going to go up pretty dramatically from what they thought a little while ago. And they break down their system here. So the strong buy are companies that they think are in the top 5%. The buy ratings are for companies that they believe are in the top 20% of like their value, right? So this is, again, pretty interesting because they're saying that it's top 20%. It's a good option to buy. It's a good time to buy. It's a good value for what it's at. And that is pretty forward thinking, right? Because we haven't seen any good earnings from Workhorse. But this is a very large and very well thought of company that is putting this buy rating on them. So while we didn't see that really affect the stock price today, I mean, honestly, we had kind of an up and down day. I think that is good as more and more investors are fleeing to the stock and are moving into EV. I think we're seeing a lot of the bigger corporations take stances on this. I mean, we saw that hedge fund from last week talk about how they think it's at $33 a share. That's their price target on it. We've seen ARK Invest buy. We've seen Zacks now upgrade it to a buy. Let me know your thoughts below. Again, I was just doing a short video. This isn't going to be an 8-minute video, so any way that you want to support helps a lot. So thumbs up, comment. If you guys want some cool merch, if you want my face on your mug in the morning when you're drinking coffee, definitely check that out in the description below. Really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.